Buongiorno, this is Axel Maaw in Become Top 1% podcast. Today talking about what is stopping you. What the hell is stopping you to become a top 1%? Everything you want in life, most of the time, you know exactly what you have to do to get it. There is almost no secret in what you have to do. You probably know that you have to go to the gym every day. Why do you have to go to the gym every day? Because you need to be super powerful. You need to have the energy that is pumping through your blood, is pumping through your body. You need those muscles. You need to become physically strong. You need to make your voice heard. You need to not be ashamed or scared of what you're gonna say. And you need to train every day, every single day, 7 days a week, on your business, on your life, on your body, on your mind, on your relationship. Everything needs to be worked every day. So what the hell is stopping you from achieving the thing that you want to achieve, from becoming the top 1%? You probably know what it is. Laziness. That's the answer. Laziness is what is stopping you. Unfortunately, we as humans are lazy by default. And there are some technical reasons why we are lazy. We are lazy simply because it's a mechanism to help us survive more. The less calorie that you spend, the more chances that you're gonna survive. This is bullshit nowadays, but our brains do not understand this. Unfortunately, the thing comes from millions of years of evolution. Therefore, our brains still think, oh, there's not enough calories. Tomorrow there will not be enough energy, so you better be lazy and not do anything today because tomorrow you might die. There's not enough calories, there's not enough energy. You will not survive. Be lazy, don't do anything, be safe. Then there is also other BS about ego and whatever, but this is the most important, crucial part. Is really not helping you to survive spending calorie and wasting calorie. But nowadays, the energy is infinite. There is practically in almost any Western country, there is almost infinite energy. Even if you're homeless, you can survive. Even being homeless, you can survive. Think about this. Even if in the worst of the cases and scenarios that you lose everything, you still could survive if you're from a Western country. Now, I don't want to talk about other type of countries, whatever, but in the Western countries, and chances that you're from a Western country, if you're watching me, then you're probably gonna have infinite amount of energy. And having infinite amount of energy means that you gonna find food. You probably will never be worried, and there are gonna be, even in the worst case scenarios, any type of programs that will give you food. So as long as you have a healthy body, good enough, the minimum that you need to have, you have food, energy, and you have other basic things that you need, like, sleep, going to the toilet, and so on. At that point, oxygen, of course. At that point, you can get everything you want. Whatever you want to get, you can do it. You just need to apply yourself every day, constantly. So laziness is unfortunately the thing that is inside us, and we never do the thing fully, the right way. Like, think about any stupid thing that you can imagine. I'm not talking about huge mega things. I'm talking about very small things, like including your cup. You finish to drink your coffee, and instead of washing it and put it away, you just leave it there, or you leave it in the sink. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it later. And everything is like this. For every small things, not closing the cap of the toothpaste, or very small things like this. Not doing your bed when you wake up. Small wins, small things that could make you win, that could give you an edge on this small micro achievement, that then eventually, if you do the small micro thing, you eventually will do the big things. Because this is like this. It's not like, oh, I will just do the big things, but the small things I will not do it. It doesn't work like this. You have to perform in every small thing. It's always a performance, and you have to keep on doing to achieve the thing that you really want to achieve. From small to medium to big, and laziness is in the way. Every single day, every single moment, since the moment that you wake up, I'm too lazy to do this. Like, imagine, even stuff like the remote control from the TV. is laziness. Someone was lazy and thought like, oh, I don't want to stand up from my bed. Like, imagine how lazy we became, that everything we do, we create stuff to become every time more lazy and lazy and lazy. It's true, some things to become more efficient. It's not that it's laziness to, oh, I have to say something to my mom. I'm going to drive like wherever. I'm going to take a flight to say this very short thing. No, there's a phone. Okay, there are some things that is actually very, very useful that make our life easy. But some other stuff, it's completely useless. We just could do it in the right way, but we're not doing it. And we just think that we're smart. For example, I will close the window later and then eventually consume a lot of, I don't know, AC. And same thing about the light. I will turn it off later, all night long, consuming electricity. Like these minor things, stuff that can make us lose time. For example, oh, I'm gonna change this folder in my computer. No, and every time, going until the subfolder, or maybe the thing was very useful to have it there in the first place, and so on. So everything we just don't, even when it makes sense to do it the right way, we just don't do it. Everything we just leave it until it's unbearable sometimes, and then at that point we take action. Laziness is the real thing that is keeping you from becoming the top 1%. Imagine if you were not lazy anymore, if your brain would understand that you have infinite amount of energy, infinite amount of calories, and so like, oh, every single action I'm gonna do, I will just sleep 6-7 hours a day, maximum 8. I'm awake. Okay, boom, bed done. Okay, my clothes, fashion done, grooming done, everything ready, breakfast done, washing the dishes, exercise, boom, work, start to work. Every person, maybe some will have to go somewhere outside the house, some other will work at the computer, and so on. But the point is, always imagine if there was no laziness, all the things that you could be doing. Instead, for laziness, we don't do it. We eat like easy food instead of eating the healthy one. We just maybe don't do the exercise. We just don't do the exercise, and if we do it, maybe we do it wrong because it's too much energy. I have to burn so much calories, and like this, everything. If you think about it, you're gonna start to realize how many things that you're lazy and how many things the people around you, that is surrounding you, is lazy. And this, you will see it over and over. Maybe even when you see a person that is out of shape, if you're fat, it means that you were lazy. You're not good enough with yourself, loving yourself enough to eating the right food and to go to the gym and spend more calories. You just got your brain telling you, oh, no, conserve all the energy, all the calories that you can, eat all this junk food. Because why did the brain love so much the junk food? Because it's full of calories, and our brain understands this and recognizes, oh, it's full of sugar, calories, eat it, a lot of oil, eat it, because this is a source and tomorrow we might die. Instead, it's not like this anymore. And laziness is what is keeping you to not become the top 1%. If you want to become top 1%, you definitely have to find a way to destroy laziness once and for all. And probably would be very, very hard. It would be a constant work on yourself, but if you really want it, you will do it. So this is the way why you are not successful yet. You can do it. Start from the micro things and then every time improve until you will not be lazy in the big things. This is Axel Maaw. Become top 1%. Slowly you will become a top 1%. I will teach you how to become a top 1%. I remind you, I'm an expert in fashion, expert in dating and social circle. These are my major 3 expertise. I will help you with that as well. I will give you a lot of lessons with that. See you next time.